Hey guys, welcome back and happy almost into the week. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about some Real Housewives of Beverly Hills news because it looks like Erika Jayne's ex, Tom Girardi, is now trying to stop the home furniture being auctioned off as the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star faces a deposition amid the battle over the fees. There's a lot to talk about, and I'm sure Ronald Richards will be tweeting before we know it. But before he starts tweeting, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So according to Reality Blurb, the legal team of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Erika Jayne's estranged husband, Tom Girardi, has filed court documents in hopes of preventing the sale of certain items currently located at their former home, their big mansion in Pasadena, California. After a judge signed off on the September 21 of 2022 auction of the couple's homes, furnishings and other personal belongings, including their Steinway patio, religious icons, statues, lamps, rugs, ceramics, glassware, clothing and shoes, and sports memorabilia, which are expected to bring up to $280,000. Tom's conservator, Robert Girardi, attempted to save some of his property. How? Why? Why do you think that you get to save any of his property? They're a victim. Sell it all. I mean, honestly, he shouldn't even be staying at the place that he's staying at that costs anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month. That should be going to the victims. If anything, no. Hold on. Let's get to it. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online on July 19th, Robert filed an exempt in which he requested certain items, including, get this, $5,000 worth of patio furniture, a $500 metal planter, a $2,000 bedroom set, a rug, and several other pieces not to be sold off. Tom Girardi, you allegedly scammed out many victims, out of tens of millions of dollars, almost hundreds of millions of dollars. Why would you think that you would get to keep any of this? This makes no sense. No, stay in your memory care senior assisted living facility. Enjoy your life. You don't get to ask for stuff like this. And his conservator should know better. This is disgusting. Robert's filing also listed his and Erika's piano, but he said that he didn't feel the entire amount should be exempt. Erika moved out of the home, which is currently listed for about $7.5 million in late 2020, taking only a few pieces of furniture after filing for divorce. And a short time later, as his creditors forced him into bankruptcy, Tom Girardi was diagnosed with dementia and relocated to a senior assisted living facility. What about the furniture that she took? Is that exempt? Why is that exempt? Why wouldn't that not be a part of it if she took it out of the house? I would make her pay that back. I would make her give that furniture up. At the end of the day, you have somebody like Joseph Ruigomez, who was scammed out of his money, who suffers 80 to 90% of his body suffers burns. You want him an $11 to $13 million settlement. You screwed him out of his settlement. And now we're going to say, oh, you know what? There's a $2,000 bedroom set that I want to keep. Yeah, guess what? I'm sure that the victims wanted their settlement. I'm sure they wanted to keep that. So no, I wouldn't give you anything. Just saying. According to a second report from KFI AM 640, Erika's attorneys filed documents of their own on Monday in regard to another issue, a July 28th deposition where she's expected to be questioned by the attorneys of Philip R. Sheldon and Robert P. Finn, who claimed to have worked with Tom Girardi and his now defunct law firm, Girardi Keese, on a toxic chemicals case, which was settled for $31 million. In December of 2020, the attorneys sued her, Thomas and Tom Girardi's firm, alleging that they were stiffed the money that they were owed for their work on the case, and suggesting that Erika was in the know and benefiting from their loss as they sought $900,000 in damages. In the court papers filed by Erika's attorney, who, technically, Erika's attorneys who want one claim against her dismissed from a hearing set for August 26th, they say that the attorney's lawsuit against Erika and the other parties doesn't specifically state whether the agreement between them was written or verbal. And they note that Erika has nothing to do with it. Okay. I was completely unaware of, did not participate, and did not provide any assistance of any nature regarding any conduct or scheme by anyone, including Girardi and Keith and Tom Girardi, with the object or goal of harming plaintiffs or depriving plaintiffs of money that plaintiffs claimed was due to them. This is what Erika said in a statement in support of the motion for dismissal. Now, the only thing that kind of annoys me about this, and I'm not trying to go on an Erika bashing session, but we watched the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills episode this week, and Erika was talking to Lisa Rinna about how Tom Girardi continues to call her. He found out that I had COVID, so then he was reaching out to me. How did he know that you had COVID? How did he find that out? If he's that not aware, how is he able to contact you? Why is he contacting Ronald Richards? Why is he contacting Ronald Richards allegedly multiple times? There are so many questions that I have in all of this, and there's something, I'm not, again, saying that anyone's lying. I don't know. I'm not good friends with Erika. I'm not friends with Erika at all. I'm not friends with Tom Girardi, but something doesn't seem like it's adding up, and I just want to know more information. I feel like there's something that is just not adding up at the end of the day. But with that, guys, I'm so curious. I want to pick your brains. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. How do you feel about Tom Girardi trying to stop some of the home furniture from being auctioned off? And also about Erika Girardi facing this deposition? What are your thoughts? And when it comes to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, again, I know that we did a live recap, but what are your thoughts on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Do you feel like Erika Girardi's whole, I'm mixing my pills with my alcohol and it's a bad cocktail, a recipe for disaster, and that's why I'm yelling at Garcelle's kids, is this just BS, or are you buying it? I mean, I want your unfiltered opinions. I want to know. Also, don't forget that on Monday, we'll be back for a members only live. Let's whine about it. Also, hot, messy topics and a lot of interviews in between. So with that, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And now we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.